People, welcome back to Global Happenings. Today, we're so excited to have you again. IPOB has come up to fully explain why they are standing on the ban on consumption of cows in the southeast. They have also pledged to do this to anyone who is intending in the southeast to carry out a form of agriculture called husbandry. That's animal husbandry. They are ready to do this, and they have also spoken about the deadline given for consumption of Fulani cows in the southeast. We're going to be looking at all of that in a jiffy. But before we do that, if you've not subscribed to our channel, please do well to hit on the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you get notification anytime we publish our videos. Indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has promised to assist any farmer in the southeast that wants to breed local cows, popularly known as Efi Igbo. This is as the group also explained the rationale behind the stoppage of the movement and consumption of Fulani cows in the region. The group equally stated that the failure of security agents to identify the perpetrators and bring them to justice was part of the reason it banned the consumption of Fulani cows in the southeast. According to the statement, it said, we also wish to correct the misinformation and misconception surrounding our position on the issue which our enemies are peddling to blackmail us. In the first place, the decision was taken as a last resort after many years of patience over the unprovoked genocidal attack by Fulani headsmen on our communities and the failure of the Nigerian security agents to rein in the rampaging murderers. Since their cows have been the reason the Fulani jihadis are taking down our people, destroying our farms, taking advantage of our women, and kidnapping our men for ransom, we have decided to stop consuming these cursed Fulani cows, which have now become a source of sorrow and death. It's better we are alive and eat no Fulani cows than desire to eat them and be killed. The world should note that before arriving at the irreversible decision, we have made several appeals to the federal government and the security agencies to stop the Fulani from the atrocities in our land, but they look the other way, leaving our helpless communities at the mercies of these messengers of death. Our patience has been overstretched beyond its elasticity point. We can no longer afford to fold our arms and be waiting for the last man in Biafra land to be brought down by Fulani jihadis masquerading as headsmen. So, our decision to ban the movement, sales, and consumption of Fulani cows throughout Biafra land with effect from April of this year is not born out of hate, but we are safeguarding our land and our people from the evil agenda of Fulani. Our decision is born out of the natural desire to preserve our race from being wiped out by the Fulani headsmen. On its decision to ban outrightly the consumption of Fulani cows in April, IPOB said it was sacrosanct, advising those dealing on Fulani cows to stop and look for something else. According to the info, it said our people waste huge sums of money, up to 3 billion naira every year on cow meat, and we won't allow that to continue, and encouraging those who have the money to start breeding our local cows, Efi Igbo, and other farming. IPOB will support them to boost the farming and animal husbandry business. If you are a Biafran dealing on Fulani cows in Biafran land, it's better you look for an alternative now, because we won't spare any inch regarding Fulani headsmen cow after April this year. Don't say we didn't warn you. A word is enough for the wise. Part of the statement reads, and this is a good one. One of the things I like about the media people of IPOB is the fact that they love to, communicate. They love to analyze, and they also try to give you reasons behind everything that they have done. Now, they have clearly stated why they have to put a ban. Reason is because that there had always been a case of looking the other way when we are crying for help due to the nefarious activities of these headsmen. I mean, that had been the greatest challenge in our country. When something is starting very little, nobody will complain. Before you know, that thing will eat up, eat up, eat up. When the other people decide to react to it, that's when everybody will wake up and say, why? Why should this person do this? Why should this person do this? IPOB, when it comes to the issue of, Fulani herdsmen, if not for that decision that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu woke up and did by establishing Eastern Security Network, I don't know where Southeast would have been today. Let's be real. I don't know, because from all indication, even the governors do not have the power to do anything. And these guys, they will stop at nothing to invade and take down people as much as possible. These guys, sometimes they behave as if they don't even have feelings. If I am a host community to you, I'm trying to keep you alive, but you're always doing everything to ensure that you take my only, ancestral heritage from me. A sane person will not keep quiet and watch. Just like they rightly say, should we keep quiet and watch how our lineage is being taken out? Abi, we have to reason. We just have to reason. And that's why, for things to go well, the likes of Meitiala Kuta Ho and, Meitiala Cattle Breeder Association of Nigeria should be stringent in dealing with their people. You need to prove that we are here, Gidigba, and we are ready to deal with anyone who would disturb the peace of the host community. That is how to deal with this thing. In all of these things that have happened thus far, when have we ever heard that, one community in Borno State, they are crying out, say, Igbo people are killing them? Oh, when? One community in Sokoto State are having serious issues with Ndibos. Ndibos are wrecking them. They are frustrating their businesses and all of that. When? In Kaduna State, yay. See the problem Igbos are bringing and all of that, or Southeasterners, or South-South, or Southwesterners are bringing here, and you won't hear that. Now, why don't you also toe the path of peace, just like every other person, that to keep bringing tears into the eyes of, there is no reasonable person that will every day be shedding tears because of your nefarious activity and will still want to have you for keeps, because one day, he may not even be alive to weep. He will watch himself go down just like every other person. I feel that the federal government should deal with this issue. I mean, they should be sacrosanct about it. There should be stringent measures where even the military will react if the other person goes against the other person. You understand? These guys are not above the law. They are not better than any other person in this country. Fulanis are just citizens. Nigeria, South, we are citizens. Southeast, we are citizens. Southwest are also citizens of Nigeria. The Hausas are also citizens. We should behave that way. Let's make, if we want to stay together, let there be proofs everywhere that we want to grow the economy together. You bring your cow, I take my own things, go to your land. We exist as a common people, as one people. Forget about this nonsense that they well into some people's ear head that you have to take over territory. Whose territory are you taking over? The ancestral land you want to take over? How? IPOB has made their position clear that they can't change the narrative. They can't change their decision. Maybe, I don't know what the Fulanis will have to do, to ensure that this whole thing is corrected and we stay together as one people. But you have to make a decision that will be in favor of the host communities so that we will all live in peace. I like to leave it there. I hope to see, peaceful coexisting. There's no beauty like, though we are diverse in our culture and our ethnicity, but yet we are driving the same car, going the same journey, and getting everybody happy. There's nothing as beautiful as that, I tell you. We'd like to leave it there. Go to our comment section. Let's interact. What's your position?